Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and on the hill, the big righty, Zach Wheeler.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
All right, ready to get underway. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arraez. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Fernando Tatis Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. One out, bases empty. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience. Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So a man aboard, and now the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
That catches the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that's a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Now fly ball to right center. Marsh on the move. He's got it, and that's the third out. Padres leave a pair. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia and on the hill, Yu Darvish.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Kyle Schwarber leading things off and takes a strike. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Here's Turner now. And that one fouled off.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Oh, 2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Two out, space is empty.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That's inside.
That's inside.
Outside low. It's 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Philadelphia. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And the first offering is not close. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
In the dirt, and it's 3-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Jason Hayward. Ground ball, could be 2. Over to Turner for 1, back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. First offering, and it just misses. Outside corner, there's a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
If he would have had just a little quicker release going up the middle, he's maybe able to get that out right there. And that's the kind of play that defines the best shortstops between just the average ones.
Man at first, and now it's Elias Diaz. And it's fouled away. Foul ball there. Two outs. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed. Ornelas leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Let's go, Phillies.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Luis Arraez stands in. Grounded out his first time up. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that one is inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that's a strike.
2 balls.
First and
1
second,
strike.
2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. Fires it to the plate. Safe. He beat the tag. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 2 outs. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That one outside. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First pitch, and it just misses.
Hey!
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's Alec Bohm. In there for strike 1. One down, Phillies down a run. On the ground, right side. And that one handled on to first. And that quickly 2 away. Now batting Max Kepler.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And there's a foul ball.
Let's see it, Philadelphia.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Missed inside with the curve. And there's a ball.
3-2.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. And the Phillies are set down in order. Down quickly go the Phillies. And it remains 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Wheeler back to work. On the ground to short, Turner. Now a jump throw. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You got to love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Here's Manny Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hauls it in for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Fly to center his first time. Wheeler with a throw over. Merrill back in on a dive. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. It's in and out of his glove. Coming home, still manages a throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
Bears that allow a run to score are always tough to stomach, but man, it's extra frustrating when that runner comes all the way around from first base. Wasn't even in scoring position to start the play.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. One out, and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is fouled back. Popped up. Stop under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Man on second, 2 down. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But they push across 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
This is Bryson Stott. On the ground, 2 ball. There's 1.
He's out.
Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 4th, leading off Tirso Ornelas. To the right side. Stop. To first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Not much question that Citizens Bank Park is a hitter-friendly field. Lots of homers and triples to be had with this outfield design. Here's Elias Diaz, and he's already singled in this game.
You know, from an outfielder's perspective, that right center field power alley can be tough to play, but the odd angles in left center field aren't much easier. Definitely an interesting layout.
Gets it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. Grounds one to short. Turner handles, throws to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they're on top 2-0. Bottom 4, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The pitch. Outside.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Machado throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Trey Turner now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Late with the swing there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Oh, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to first. Turner is out. So Harper stands in. Went down on strikes his first time through. Harper, 32 years old, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. That one missing inside. There's a strike. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. A strikeout for Yu Darvish. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Turner. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Jackson Merrill digs in now. He's 2 for 2.
Puga, never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Manny Machado up to the plate. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And that's in there for a strike. A little slider that finds the mark.
Well, these Phillies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And fouled off. Castellanos on at first, nobody out. There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses. 1-2 the count.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That misses. 2-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And out number 1 on the grab. Max Kepler at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away.
Hey.
And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. 2 on, 1 out. JT Realmuto now at the plate. A single his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one in there across the letters. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Tying runs now just 90 feet away. Just got to be wary of that double play, though. That would strand him in the inning.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. He hit into a double play his first time up. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a drive deep right field. On the move, heading back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. Grounded out his first time up. Inside. 1-0. There's a strike. Fastball for a strike at 95. And the next pitch is way outside. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jake Cronenworth. Wheeler back to work. In there at the knees, and that's strike one. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed though.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Hard on the ground to first. Harper takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. And here comes Sander Bogaerts. Swings through that one for strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count. Nope, outside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Padres go down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Bottom of the sixth inning. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Trey Turner at the plate. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with one away. So here is Bryce Harper, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a curve through for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Hot shot to third. Machado to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Matt Strom gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Now it's the DH, Tirso Ornelas. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Castellanos whips it back in. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Elias Diaz getting ready to hit. First pitch misses. Strike one. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering preparing to come on if needed. Alvarado also getting ready. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
Nope, that's inside.
That one misses, and that's ball three. Luis Arias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball four, two aboard. First and second, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way. Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And that one almost got him. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fastball is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Dives, but it's off his glove. to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Jackson Merrill steps to the plate in a clutch situation. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone. Strike one. And a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole. You're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Kepler drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 3-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now it's Manny Machado. 1 for 3. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Just missed. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 3 and the Phillies 2. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. That to right. And it's caught for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there are 2 down.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base, maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Movement in the bullpen. Jason Adam getting ready to go. Matsui, a left-hander, also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 3-2. Righty reliever out of the pen, Orion Kerkering.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. There's the strike.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off a fastball, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now. So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That one came in at 99.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Bogarts now. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball.
No strike.
Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Banks, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready.
That's ball 3.
Fastball for a strike. 3-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Draws the walk there.
Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have 1 more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Hayward stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Bogarts over at first with 1 away. A little bit low. Ball 3.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Thank you.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
First and second, 1 out. Tirso Ornelas, the next to hit. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Lifted in the air, right field. Castellanos hauls it in, 2 away. Next for the Padres, Elias Diaz.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
First and second, 2 down. That pitch gets the inside corner. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball one.
Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
Line to right, base hit. Runner around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. 4-2 now. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. That one pulled foul. Two aboard, 2 outs. Way inside, and that hit him. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
First pitch just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Tatis waits. Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. They get the force. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jason Adam.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here comes Real Muto. Ball one there.
That's a good pitch there.
Ball one, no
Really
strike.
had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
One and two now. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now, Bryson Stott. Swinging a foul straight back. And
That's
ball one.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Padres trying to protect a 2-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Chopped to third. Handled by Machado. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a
0-1.
fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Check swing called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh, he hit him.
Timeout.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Runner.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one in the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Marsh at third with 2 away. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The tying run at the plate. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now we've got a substitution at third base. And here's the pinch runner, Johan Rojas. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Two on, 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strike.
That's ripped into the outfield. And it gets by him. 1 run's in. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score and they've tied it.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jason Adam done for the day, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jeremiah Estrada. Here is Bryce Harper. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Tied at 4. Off the mark there. And now 2-0. Man at second. That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
This one in the air, center field. Merrill in position, brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. All even now at 4 apiece. Back after this on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Romano. Jackson Merrill digs in now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Got him swinging.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here comes Manny Machado. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. That one way outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Four in the 9th. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Now all even up. Stays alive. This one popped up. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom 9. And here is Nick Castellanos. Chases that one upstairs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Suarez, the right-hander, also getting loose. This to center field, and that will fall.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Next to hit, Alec Bohm. Nope. Just missed. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fly ball down the line. Tatis after it. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Estrada throws to first. Castellanos dives back in safely. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's ripped to right down the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
And now it is JT Realmuto. First pitch, and he just misses. One down, and the winning run at third. And a big swing and a miss.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That's outside. 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Lined into right, and there's 2 away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Missing
Ball
inside. Ball one. Winning run at third. 2 down.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes.
That's off the inside corner. 3-2 now. Johan Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back, and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Jose Alvarado. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball
That's
1 to
a ball.
Bogaerts. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Eggy Rosario.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Tied at 4. That's
That's
down
a
and
ball.
in.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now one
Ball
missed.
2. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate. Phillies fans want a strikeout. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.